Good afternoon, Wanderers, and welcome to the second away edition of the Supporter Report. Today, me and the fans are travelling all the way down to Maidstone, who have been in good form. Let's hope the boys play really well and carry on their momentum from Bromley. Come on, you Wanderers. So I'm here with Dorking fan James. James, how are you doing today?
Yeah, very good, thanks, Toby.
Now, over this festive period, which player has stood out to you the most?
I think probably it's been a good team collective performance, really. I think obviously individual wise, I think Ed Harris has had a good few games, been very solid at the back, playing in the middle of that back three, but in general I think everybody in the squad has contributed recently. I've got my own personal favourites, but I think some of them have had good games recently as well. I like both Gallagher's in there in the midfield. Obviously Barham's been scoring goals, but I think not just that, but I think the work rate of everybody's been really good. So in terms of individual performances, I think it would be a bit unfair to single somebody out. So I think the whole team's played really well recently, and the whole squad.
Excellent. Now, saying that, do you think it will be a close game today?
I do think it'll be a close game, but I think it'll be a close game in terms of both teams potentially scoring quite a few goals. And I think obviously we might have a few injuries at the back, although we've had a good defensive record recently. But I think both teams obviously like to get the ball down, play attacking football. Maidstone were quite impressive when they came to Meadowbank. Obviously they took the lead in that game, but I think they're probably going to be up for today after what had happened at Meadowbank. So I think both teams probably find it easier going forward than they probably will at the back today. So I think probably close, because both teams will probably score a few goals. Yeah, and having said that, can you give us your score prediction for today? So I'm going to go score prediction. I'm going to go Wanderers to win in a 4-3 Christmas cracker.
Excellent, enjoy it. So I'm here with a Dorking fan, Paul, today. Paul, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Toby.
So Dorking Wanderers' first visit to Maidstone's ground. What do you expect the atmosphere to be like today?
I expect it to be a really good atmosphere because we're in an away end today, so we're all together to make it an even better atmosphere than it normally is.
Give us your thoughts on Jimmy Mewett.
I think he was a really good signing, and he's very good on that right wing.
What do you like about him?
His pace, and he scores goals.
If you could give Jack Barham a Christmas present, what would you get him?
Probably a permanent contract with Jerry O'Sullivan to come back.
Oh, mate, Jerry, we miss you. Paul, can you give us your score prediction for today?
2-1 Dorking.
And who do you reckon will be on the score sheet?
Jack Byram and Dan Gallagher.
Excellent, enjoy it.
Thank you.
Right, I'm going to go and ask some fans some really random questions. I'm not going to trip over this wire. Good morning, Ian.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God. Hello.
Ian, what's your favourite Christmas song?
My favourite Christmas song is Shaking Stevens. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Oh, that's a banger.
Because we've got a tune for that, so we could sing today. Talking, playing, having fun. 'Tis the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, Wanderers.
If you could give a present to Mark White, what would you give?
Probably a lifetime supply of Gucci hats.
Declan, do you think do you think that the M25 is a good road?
No, not at all. No, it's a terrible road. Need a bigger one.
And do you think Archie's light is brighter than your shirt?
No.
Yeah,
I've only got
blinding.
Now for my half-time verdicts, I think it's been Dorking, a much better side, great attacking football. We could have had about 5, but their goalkeeper's been playing really well. He's been making some great saves. Then the goal, Jack Barham or Jason Prime, not sure if it already crossed the line, but that was great. That sent the crowd wild. And I think it was just a lack of concentration that, unfortunately, Maidstone went and scored twice. But other than that, I think we are the better side, and I think we can win this. So come on, you Wanderers. So for my full-time thoughts, I'm probably going to focus on the second half, as it started off slowly. I thought, oh no, we might concede again, which would be game over, can't lie. But then I think it was Jimmy Mewett came on the bench, and it was one of the first things he did was score an absolutely brilliant finish in one of the corners, which really kind of jeered the team on, gave us the momentum to carry on and get that final victory, where me and the away fans went absolutely wild in the end. I've got Paul here. Paul, can you give us your thoughts on the rest of the game?
The second half was really good. Jimmy Mewett changed the game, and then Jason Pryor to get the winner was absolute scenes in the away end.
And I also thought Jerry's come back. I'm really pleased that he's come back, because I think he's gone back to Horsham, had time to improve on his skills and come back and fit right back into the squad again. So we know there's one fan of Jerry on the bus, and that's once again Paul. Paul, can you give us your thoughts on the return of Jerry?
Absolute magical. Made my Christmas.
And New Year by the sounds of things. Unfortunately, it's the end of the supporter report, but the fans are singing in the back, and we will see you in the new year.